Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today's video is going to be my weekly decoration. I know I'm a day early, but it's for a very good reason. So if you want to hear a little bit more about that, as well as see how I put this week together, then just keep watching. Alright, so just jumping into this week in my planner. So I've already made myself a little shaker card. When I did my unboxing on Friday, which feels like so not long ago, I did say that I wanted to do a shaker card because I feel like I haven't done one. I've got my Ed Sheeran tickets, I'm very excited. I feel like I don't do them very often, so I wanted to do one up. So all I've done is I've put the die cut, I've used my fuse tool, I've put the die cut of the peony with that was actually the background for one of the, I think it was the tab ones, and then I've put a piece of paper and on the back I've written all the footy details. And then just put a couple of the sequins and stuff in there. It's going to sit at the top. I could sit it at the bottom. I deliberately put it in so it would sit at wherever I like. So we'll wait and see when we get there exactly where everything's going to sit. So as you can see from the shaker, I'm going to be using my Planners Anonymous box. So I'm going to jump in here. I'm just going to take out all the inserts so they don't get confused. So I'm going to start off with some washi tape. I'm also going to grab out this piece of paper. Oops, got bits everywhere. So I think what I want to do, I think I want to put that down the side, but I think it may be too wide. I'm going to try anyway. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer, put the rubbish in the bin. So I'm going to grab two. And I'm just going to cut them in half. I actually want to use the fact that these aren't, I don't want to use the straight line. I want to kind of wiggle it around a little bit. Not wiggle it around. I want to cut out that shape. So I'm going to cut just around the outside, but I want to use the shape that's here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and speed through it. So I've cut those out. They look really cool when they're cut out actually. That took a really long time, but I'm really glad I did it because the effect is really great. So because this is going to have the pink, I'm going to use this green one on this side and I'm going to use the pink one on the other side. Obviously I'm going to punch holes in here, and it doesn't matter that I'm leaving these exposed because I'm going to cover them up anyway. So before we do that, we're going to cover the top and the bottom with some washi. So we're going to start off with the bottom. I want to use this gorgeous peony shaped tape, or shaped decorated tape, you guys know what I mean. But I'm going to cut it in half because it's going to be too thick otherwise. So we'll get how much we need, cut this in half. I'm just using my paper trimmer for this just because you get a better result. Just about half. Doesn't matter if it's not completely half. I have a feeling it's going to be a little wide still anyway. So this one's going to go at the bottom. Oops, there we go. So I'll put that along the line. That's perfect. Sometimes it's easy to go upside down. Sometimes it's better to go right side up. And as you can see all through here, I have all of my Ed Sheeran stickers in. I nearly said tickets, but I didn't. So Ed Sheeran's next week. I'm so excited. I'm so glad I have the countdowns in here. For some strange reason, I don't think I would be as excited if I had to put these in with you guys now. I like having them already there. It just adds to the excitement a bit. So just cutting off the excess. I'm going to cut it off with my scissors just because my hands actually feel rather solid today. Sometimes I feel like they shake a little bit, which causes issues, but they feel good today, so I'm going to cut this one by hand. She says that she accidentally cuts a little bit sideways. Oh well. Oh, how good does that look? Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So just lining it up with the top line there. And then just sticking her down. I'm going to use my scissors to do this side as well, because this has got even more of a solid backing, because I've got the extra bit of cardstock on here. It'll be even harder to mess this up, so challenge accepted. I bet I can mess it up, but I won't. How good does that washi look? So good. Okay. Okay, so on the top, what I was trying to find was some correction tape. Lisa, who watches my channel, who commented on my last weekly decoration video, suggested using correction tape instead of using the sticker to cover these up. Unfortunately, I don't have any. I thought I did, and I don't. So I'm going to try that next time, but just for now, I'm gonna have to leave it because I just don't have any. The good thing is though that this washi tape's actually a little bit more solid than the mermaid one. You can still see through it, but it's busy enough that you won't immediately notice it. So you can see it, but it's very light, so it's okay. Especially for this side, it's going to get covered up anyway, so it won't matter. Just before I put that down, there's just a couple of little dirty marks that have ended up on the paper because I've been pulling off and adding in washi tape all over, sticky notes all over the place. So I'm just going to clean her up a little bit, and we'll stick it down. Looks so gorgeous. Love. Alright, so we're going to put the green on this side. It's going to cover up most of that march anyway, so that looks fine. And we're going to put the pink on this side with those beautiful teacups. So we're just going to stick those down using glue tape, nothing too fancy here. So I'm just grabbing a piece of scrap paper to protect my desk. I am trying to do it more often, I know I forget. But with this one, because of the curvy sort of lines there, I want to make sure that I get the edges stuck down. So in that case, you really do want to make sure you get the edges, which means you don't want to get your desk everywhere. So I'm pushing that so the edge of the weighty bits kind of sits as close to the edge without going over as I can. And then just sticking it down. Doesn't matter if there's too much there, that's perfect. So then I'm just going to punch out the holes just so I can see how it looks before I do the other side. It looks so cute! I'm just going to repeat the exact same thing on the other side. So tons of glue tape right down the edge, you're going to strip down the middle. Now, just a little tip too. If you've ever done sort of what I've just done there and you've got a piece of cardstock and then a piece of thicker cardboard, this is where I grab in my I think it's JR Burrows hole punch. It just has a little bit more oomph to it, and it's got a wider hole than my kikki.K ones. I love my kikkis, you guys know that, but sometimes you need slightly stronger punch. That looks so cute. Alright, now we're going to jump into the stickers and put them in, because once that's in, then I can actually start moving some of these information bits in there. Hey Jeff. So we'll put all the days down first, and then we'll work out how we're going to do the dates. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I've lined those up, especially on this side where I'm covering something up, as close to the little bits as I possibly can. That sort of just saved having to worry about, you can actually see it, so it's okay. So for the numbers, I'm going to put in these little flowers. I'm going to stick with the colour that's already there, so it'll have, you know what, I'm not going to put numbers in. No, I will, because it's the start of the month and I'll get confused. So we'll put the little circles down, and then I'm going to grab some of my number ones. So I'm going to alternate the colours. So I'm just going to grab some of these numbers here. I'm going to grab these ones from Luscious labels. I do love these. These are on a clear matte sticker. Oops. Probably helps not just to start with the 1, because I'm sure that's not what the week starts with. I was just saying to Ryan, those stickers look like they belong there. They're so perfect for that kit. Alright, so the last couple of bits we need to do just sticker wise. So I'm just grabbing a couple of my plain stickers that Sabine sent me. So I'm off again this week. It's the last time, thank goodness. So we'll put our little flying out sticker on Wednesday. And then we'll put our little flying in sticker. Oops, not that one. Camera. Doesn't want to come off. There we go. Find a little flying in sticker on Friday. Then we can put those details in. Right, birthdays. So I have 2 very large birthdays this week, or large in my head anyway. It's my nephew's birthday on Monday, and it's my grandma's birthday on Tuesday. So I want something cute. So I don't have any birthday kind of things, but what I'm going to do is just use some of these cute little ones instead. So for my nan, which is on Tuesday, I'm going to put this little, I'm going to put it on this side just because I end up using boxes on the other side. So I want to use pale pink and then this teal colour, so I'm just going to write nan in there. And then for my nephew, I'm going to use one of these really cute little cupcakes. So here's a bit of a cupcake. Details. Also have on Wednesday night is our staff meeting, so I just want to put a little sticker for that as well. So I'm going to grab this little pink macaron. Thursday night we're going to the footy. I'm actually going to the game, so I'm going to put that in here as well. So it's a bad habit, but I can't not do it. I always write footy details in the colour of the teams that are playing. Sometimes it makes the week look funny, but it's just it's a habit that it just doesn't work. So I'm just going to write them in their proper colours. Yeah, it kind of sticks out, but I can't not have it there. It just looks silly. And then we'll just put our flight home as well. Just need one more teensy weensy little signifying sticker. I'm going to use these flowers just to go there for our afternoon off. So all the bits and pieces we need are now in there. Just need to find something to cover off that. So I'm going to put this little one here that says notes. And I'm just going to trim it down a little bit and turn it into a flag because I'm enjoying doing that. I know I keep doing it, but it's just such a good way to do it. So just cutting a little bit off and then just into a flag shape. Every time I say flag, I think of Sheldon Cooper. Every time. Maybe I could do my own fun with flags. Funs with stationary flags. So I'm butting that right up against the edge so that you can't see that it's actually covering something up. And there we've got our little notes. Right, that's out, that's out. I think we can now put some boxes in. So I definitely need to use some boxes this week because I have a lot going on. So I want to use a couple of these to do this first. I love these ones with the flowers, like, oh my goodness. Actually, I am going to still use this one. I'm going to put this on this side. So I'm going to put that in the middle to break up this sort of bit. So I'm going to have my notes, my to-do, and then I'm going to put expected mail on this side. I'm just going to grab this little blue one. This is just something I've been doing in the last couple of weeks. Just because I've been doing a couple of online orders and I like to be able to keep track of what's coming. And then what I've been doing is just grabbing these little stencils. These are the ones that I bought from Wish early in the year. And I've just been putting little squares in just to be able to keep track of what might be coming and then when they show up. So I'll just draw them in. Alright, so there's my notes section. On this side, I really want to use a couple of the die cuts just because they're so gorgeous. There's two that I'm just dying to play with. So I want, rather than having a bunch of squares on this side, I'm going to stick this die cut on the side. It's going to take up a lot of Monday and a little bit of Tuesday. But I think that's okay because I don't have a lot going on Monday, Tuesday anyway. So I know that's exactly the same as that one, but it's just a bit bigger and I feel like it's going to be more useful for what I want to do. So I'm just going to glue that down. I'm just making sure I don't cover any of the border there because I really want that to stay as it is. And then on the other side, the second I saw this, I was like, I have to use this. It's too cute not to. Where is it? Bugger it, they're all, there it is. No, I found it. Sometimes I try and avoid taking them all out because it just takes too long to put them back in. I love this chandelier. It just looks gorgeous. And unfortunately, there's nowhere to put it where it's not going to cover up Ed. Alright. Here's the challenge. We move Ed. Really good thing about these stickers from Lime and Mortar is they are, to a certain extent, they are repositionable. You can pull them off and they're okay. Just have to be a bit gentle. Just a bit gentle. There we go. That has got a bit of a sticky residue left, but that's actually going to work to my advantage because I can put that right over the top of it. So I'm making sure the top bit in particular is stuck down, but not worrying so much about that bottom bit because it's going to get covered up anyway. Barely know I moved him. Alright, so we just need a couple of little bits down here. I really love these little tracking ones, and I'd love to use them for exercise. So I'm going to use the green one. Just put that down the bottom, just so I can tick off when I meet my my daily move goals on my Apple Watch. I think that'll be a really good thing to put there. And then we just need a quote or something in the middle there. there's my high tea week. And then I just need my little shaker. And before you ask, where are my footy details? They're on the back. I already did it. I feel very organised. So that's going to sit at the top just because I think it looks better at the top this week. It'll be too busy at the bottom. And it covers up my list, which I don't like. So there's our week using the high tea kit from Planners Anonymous. There are a lot of places for me to put my to-dos. Because I'm away a couple of the days, I feel like I brainstorm a lot when I'm on the plane. You know how when you're on the plane you don't really have anything to do, or you can't do anything, you're just relaxing, sort of things jump into your brain. They're the reason that I want to have this, just so that I can go, yep, I can write that down, and then I can tick it off on my days off, which is excellent. So I hope you like this one. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to be subscribed so you don't miss anything. Thank you for moving to Sunday to watch this video. I know that's not normal, but there is a really big announcement coming up tomorrow and then again on Thursday. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any of those announcements. Hope you guys have an absolutely awesome week, and I'll see you again tomorrow. See you later. Bye.